Hey everyone, this is Nico, 3D character artist at Fateless Games, and today I'm gonna very quickly walk you through my process for creating good-looking, game-ready feathers, specifically for this character here, Talalak, who, as you can see, is wearing a ton of these feathers on his outfit. The way I'm gonna approach this is I'm gonna create a bunch of strand meshes that I'm gonna bake onto these geometry planes that you see here for the feathers, and then I'm gonna scatter these meshes across that character's outfit. I'm gonna select two edges on one of the feathers, and I'm gonna convert these edges to a curve. Now that I have my curve, I actually need to reverse the curve for this to work properly, and I'm gonna run a sweep mesh operation. Now here in the attribute editor for the sweep mesh operation, I'm gonna scale its profile to 0.2. I found this value to work well, and for the taper it's gonna be 0.2.5. Now that I have my base strands, I'm gonna go to perspective view. I'm gonna select the top vertices for the strand and I'm gonna merge them. Now, what I want to do is I want to place the pivot point of this strand on the bottom. And I'm going to duplicate it. And I want to roughly follow the shape of the feather for this to work. So something like this. And the more strands you have, the fuller and denser the feather is going to look. So let's place quite a few here. Let's say something like this. Like that. I have my strands. I am gonna delete history because I don't want to have any translate, rotate, or scale values here. And I'm gonna fringe transformations as well. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna run a small tool I created, which is gonna allow me to interpolate between two selections. So I'm gonna select a number of steps here. 20. I'm going to select two strands and I'm going to hit interpolate. And as you can see, it's going to fill the gap between these two strands. So interpolate. And interpolate, and interpolate, and just once more. Let me see if I can get to that mesh, and interpolate. Now we have one half of the feather mesh. I'm going to combine all of these strand meshes into one. I'm going to delete all of these groups. I don't need them. I'm going to center the pivot point, and I'm going to mirror across the object's pivot point. So I'm going to say here, mirror across the object's pivot point, and I don't want to merge the border or bridge it, so I'm going to say do not. And as you can see here, we have our base for one of the feathers. Now, what I will do is actually export this base mesh into ZBrush. And in ZBrush, I'm going to make some manual adjustments for it to look a little bit more natural and a little bit more like a feather. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care and see you around. Bye-bye.